Hi, I'm John Fell from Simply Good Food TV, and today I'm going to cook you some lovely sprats, okay? Now, yesterday I was in the supermarket, I was in Morrisons, and I saw these and I thought, do you know what? You don't see these very often, so I'm going to cook with these. Absolutely beautiful, aren't they lovely? Fantastic and fresh. I'm going to coat them in a lovely batter, or a crispy, not so much a batter, but a crispy coating. So that's what I'm going to start off by doing. Okay, we're going to need some plain flour. Okay, so we're going to equal quantities. So what I want is we'll put 4 level tablespoons of plain flour. Okay, and to help that along, we've got some corn flour. So equal quantities, as I've said. So we'll add those in as well. So 4 of these. And I'm going to spice this up a little bit. For those of you who do know me, or who you don't know me, I love my spices. And what I've also got is some lovely smoked paprika. Okay, lovely smoked paprika. So just 2 of these, and this is going to really give it a good smoky, spicy flavour to this. Okay, and just to carry on with that smoky feel, I've got some smoked salt. Not too much, just a couple of pinches in there. Okay, and this is going to coat these sprats up. Absolutely fantastic. And then just some pepper, just to help that spiciness along a little bit. Plenty, give it plenty of ground black pepper, because we want this to be lovely, powerful, pack a punch. Okay, and then just mix this up. Okay, we're going to add no liquid in this because we've got the sprats. We're just going to drop them in, coat them up, and then deep fry them. And we're going to serve this with, once we've mixed this up. So as you can see, it's all mixed, lovely. Smells absolutely fantastic, and that's what we're going to use to coat those sprats. Okay, so I'm going to pop that to one side, and then with that, I'm going to make a mayonnaise. Now, thing is, most of you probably don't realise just how easy it is to make a mayonnaise. Okay, and it's an absolute doddle, which is why I can do it, and which is how I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. So we need 3 egg yolks. And we're just going to pop these. You can do this with a hand whisk and whisk it up yourself, but these things are absolutely genius, so we don't need to. Okay, we're just going to 3 egg yolks, pop those in. A teaspoon of English mustard. You can, if you wish, put Dijon mustard in there as well, or a mixture of both. It's entirely up to you. Okay, but I've just used an English mustard today. Okay, and then also a splash of white wine vinegar, and I'm going to use 2 oils. I'm going to use a lovely rapeseed oil, and this is absolutely fantastic. You get this, you'll see this in the supermarkets. If you see it, buy it and try it, because it is absolutely delicious and it's fantastic, just what we need for this. So I'm going to mix olive oil and the rapeseed oil together. So I want equal quantities of each. So you see there's a theme going on, equal quantities, okay? And we'll need about 500 millilitres-ish, thereabouts, I would think, with these 3 egg yolks. If we do need to add more, we can add more. Okay, and then the olive oil. Just olive oil, you don't need to go extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is far too strong for this, and it'll make the mayonnaise taste, it'll be overpowering. The olive oil in it will be overpowering. Okay, so we've got the 2 oils there, and then what we'll do is we'll set this off and just give this a pulse, just to combine the egg yolks, the white wine vinegar and the mustard together, just like so. And then with that running, we're going to add the oil in slow dribbles, and this will help emulsify the egg yolks, and it will thicken, and you'll get a fantastic mayonnaise. You see how easy this is just to make your own mayonnaise. If you make this, you'll never ever buy a jarred product ever again, because this is so simple. And it will keep, if you can put this into a jar, and it will keep 3 days. So we're just going to have a look at that, just to see how we're getting on, see how thick it is. As you can see, thickened up really well. What was that? 30 seconds, and that is genius. Mayonnaise, homemade mayonnaise, 30 seconds. We're just going to add a little bit more oil in there. Okay. I don't want this too thick. The more oil that you add, the thicker it's going to get. Okay? I don't want to make this too thick. So I reckon I'm quite happy with that. I think that's probably where we want it to be. So, okay, dribbling all over the place. The reason I'm using Sprats is it's something that you don't see very often. And I just saw these in the supermarket yesterday. I normally use a guy, Mr. Steve Hallett, is a really, really good friend of mine. He's a guy that I use, he gets all my fish, and I know he's a brilliant, brilliant lad. Unfortunately, he spends a lot of time chasing up and down the country after his idol, Mr. Gary Newman, the pop star or rock star. So I was in the supermarket and I saw these and I thought, I'm getting them. Okay, so there we go. I think that is absolutely brilliant. And into this, I'm just going to add just for a little bit more, spikiness. I'm going to add a little bit more of this smoked paprika because I love this stuff and it is absolutely wonderful. Okay. So I don't know, a teaspoon, something like that. I'm just going to put this back on just to combine those ingredients up. Okay. And then I'm just going to finish it with a squeeze of lemon. Okay, so that's great. I need a lemon from the fridge. Well, I say a lemon, we've only got a lime, but it's going to do exactly the same thing. I just want a little bit of acidity in this, just to take away the richness from the egg and the oil. So I'll just set that off. Okay, just squeeze that in. Okay, so that is going to be absolutely fantastic. And then just to finish this off, this is so easy. Okay, while I cook my sprats, so I'm going to put my lovely sprats. These are whole sprats. They've not been gutted or anything like that. Don't need to. Not been deboned. For all those people out there that are worrying and going, oh my word, what is he doing? There's bones in there and everything. Trust me, they're so small, it's not going to matter. So we're just going to, with one hand, so you've got a clean hand free, just going to coat these up. Okay. Just give them a nice coat. And just lightly, very carefully, pop these into a preheated fryer. Okay, and this is on 190 degrees, and these will take 2 minutes maximum. So you've got a fantastic light lunch, early supper, if you've got some friends coming round, great little starter. Okay, you can hear that in there, so they're great. Okay, and then just to finish this off, I'm just going to serve it with just a light little salad. Again, I was in Morrisons, it's the first time I've seen this stuff, and it's growing, it's living watercress. Okay, normally you get it in the bags and it's, you know, you don't know how fresh it is, you don't know how long it's been there. This stuff is living, it's growing, it's in these great little punnets. Okay, and I've just cut some of that off, and I think it's absolutely lovely. And then just for a little bit more crunch and a little bit more heat, I love my radish, so I'm just going to do a little radish salad. So we'll chop these up. You could slice them, you could chop them, but just keep them whole like that. I think it's great. Okay, and the same again. And just pop those in. And a spring onion, bit of crunch, and again you've got that lovely pepperiness, the heat, and this is going to be great, and it's going to taste absolutely fantastic with the smoked paprika coated sprats. So in with my spring onions, like so, and all I'm going to do with this, I'm going to use a little bit more of the smoked, so you see a theme, a little bit more of the smoked salt, okay, just a touch, okay, and again a good few grinds with the pepper, and I'm going to use some more of this fantastic rapeseed oil just to lightly dress. That's about enough, I think. Sprats are looking absolutely fantastic. We've got that mayonnaise. We're just going to mix all these radish, spring onions, and that lovely watercress together. I'm going to pop that onto the board like so. Spoon this wonderful mayonnaise, if I can get the thing on. And we'll pop that into this great little dish. So there you go, look at the colour, absolutely genius. Maximum, what, a minute to make that? It's beautiful. Taste it, you'll never ever buy homemade, you'll never ever buy bought jar stuff ever again. Okay? Now all we need to do is just let those sprats just drain a little. I'm just going to pop them onto this board, just season with a little bit of salt before we put them onto there. Okay? I mean, look, like, this is just lovely, lovely, absolutely great. And again, some more of that smoked salt, just a little bit, and then pop them onto the side, onto the salad like that. And I'll tell you what, is there anything better? If I had a lemon, I would have used a lemon, but we've got a lime. It's the same kind of thing. So, and there we go. Just look at that. Now, if you want to see any more of my recipes, some lovely fish recipes, go to the App Store and download the Simply Good Food TV app, and you can do that now.
Perfect.
Right, well done. How's that?
Good. Bit of waffle.